Hi there. My name is Fawful, and I'm going to tell you what I learned about TESCO. So, let's get this started. TESCO, full name, the Federal Union of Autonomous Shopping Republics, is a large country that has grown in size since its origin in 1917. It is the largest thing in the world by some considerable distance. It was founded largely on Hotel Mario's shopping principles, somewhat of a contradiction you might say, but those geniuses have found a way. TESCO recruits its staff by hanging outside school gates, waiting for school dropouts. It has a strict policy of not employing anybody with 5 GCSS or more. If you send them 10 or more CVs, they send you a polite letter to tell you to stop sending CVs. So, if you're looking for an exciting, well-paid, and mentally stimulating career that allows you to express your creativity, get lots of fresh air, and meet lots of interesting people, then working for TESCO is not for you. The TESCO job application leaflet states that slaves will perform many pointless repetitive tasks. TESCO and SLUF have violated many union rules, especially regarding breaks, toilet breaks. Employees must now wear nappies to keep them working without having to leave the shop floor. Time is money. For funding of operations, TESCO camps also provide entertainment services to the public, attracting large amounts of social clients and other people with nothing else to spend their days on. TESCO provides a playground of goods and merchandises, occasionally including food, where the contestants stroll around with the provided trolleys. Some locations have even built in a private RV park. The task of the game is to gather goods at the lowest price possible, trying to maximize the ratio of goods over total price. For instance, beans are a good product for collecting in the first rounds of the game, as a tin can of beans provide lots of food, basically a full dinner, for just a few pennies. However, more experienced players will know that there are subtle differences. For instance, one tin of beans might be 41p, while another is 35p. But the 41p version might come with sausages, providing more food for almost the same amount of money. However, these sausages may not actually be pork meat, so may therefore hinder that product in some way. The intriguing part of the game is that it is so complex. Some goods might come with 5 to 4 the price of 3 tags, others have 40% more for half the price. And comparing all these products takes careful planning and analysis. It is important to recognize offers that will be popular, because the game of TESCO also involves strategic measures. For instance, if one kind of sliced bread is provided at 11p, but all the others are 50p and above, some players will be running to the cashier with trolleys full of sliced bread. Clearly the strategy is to empty the shelves of the cheap bread so that other players will spend several hours having to choose between the remaining, more expensive bread products. There are helpful staff in hand to assist customers with their queries about bread. The staff are leprechauns and are constantly rummaging through customers' wallets/purses in search of alcohol and gold. One round of TESCO playing is estimated to last about 5 hours, but breaks are allowed using the Pit Stop TESCO Cafe. However, while on a break, players might miss out offers of great importance to the overall game results, such as a pile of 20-inch TVs being placed into the game field, which will be swiftly conquered by the active players. There are no written rules about the player uniforms, but it is generally regarded that players should wear loose sweatpants or tight leggings, depending on body shape and age. It is not allowed to wear normal shoes. Special slippers or sandals must be worn at all times. Full sneakers are allowed, but only combined with proper worn-out sweatpants. The TESCO game is quite complex, and so are the awards. It is therefore difficult to announce the winner of a TESCO game. Prizes might involve vouchers for different activities the players will never attend, such as for a fitness center, but could also be discount vouchers for the next game. Us TESCO players will usually return the next day to continue their quest, addicted to the game. Addiction has proved extremely serious in some areas, and in 2008 a 22-year-old man was carried out of TESCO Ilkeston exhausted, after reportedly playing the TESCO game non-stop for 67 days. An even harder game to play in TESCO is to try doing your weekly shopping without being sucked into getting a club card, or TESCO loan, TESCO car insurance, TESCO credit card, or any other of the many TESCO services available. This game is often played at TESCO Roselawn, Dublin, Ireland. To this date there are no known players who have succeeded in this game at all. A study commissioned in early 2007 noted that TESCO has now got so large that various sub-dialects have formed within the employee base of each store. The dialects have now become so diverse that an employee from Fresh Foods can no longer communicate with someone from Wine and Spirits without an intermediary. The shift in dialects has caused some ethnic tensions within the store. In early 2008, members of the dairy and bread department successfully wrestled control of the vegetable aisle of TESCO and declared unilateral independence. So far the customer service desk has not recognized the move and is threatening to dispatch a small battalion of trolley boys to retake the aisle by force. Initial talks between the two sides have failed, at the infamous Morrison's Car Park Summit held last month. The Dairy Department, now under the jurisdiction of the PRD, the People's Republic of Dairy and Milk, have called for an independent UN investigation into the treatment of dairy employees during the work year. The situation was further complicated by the breakaway province FRCNJDS, formerly the Autonomous Republic of Frozen Foods, who closed off aisles with other sections and are not letting any customers in until their secession has been recognized. As of March 2008, customers do not require a visa to shop in the hygiene, canned goods or cereal aisles of TESCO. However, a special mandatory permit is required to buy frozen or dairy produce. The products that players try to acquire include food, poison, lint, and just about everything else. Many of these products are known as TESCO value, which are a mix of gruel, mushy peas, numbers, dust and a twist of poison, which has been crudely molded into the foodstuff other product it is supposed to be. Examples of TESCO value products include carrots, peas, baked beans, eggs, bread, and frog vomit. There are also tins of strange substances that as of yet are unidentified to scientists. There is plenty of strategy in buying the right TESCO value products, as some of them may have hidden advantages. TESCO value peas, for instance, can be washed and used again. The rest of the products are branded as TESCO Finest, and are just the same thing, except the price tag is 2 or 3 times as much as the regular price. They are essentially put in to fool players and make the game harder to play. Oh, also, while I was there I found out this little piece of information. Supermarket giant TESCO is to invest £300 billion in a major expansion plan which will see it build a mini-store attached to every home in Britain within the next 5 years. The retailing superstar said it would add in one of its new TESCO extension branded outlets to the rear of every house in the country, even those which contain poor people. Each unit, which will be the size of a large conservatory, will be erected overnight with the minimum of disruption to people's lives, and will be accessible from the family kitchen through the rear of the existing fridge. Customers will pass through the fridge into their own private TESCO wonderland, stocked with a full range of essential grocery products including hot dog sausages, pork and leek sausages, Cumberland sausages, mega mushrooms, poopy pea, pineapples, potassium sulfate, and iron oxide, that's rust to you and me. Sir Terry Leahy, Tesco chief executive, said, "We wanted to bring back some of the magic and wonder of shopping for mums and their children." The new Tesco extension stores will be the Narnia of the supermarket world. However, it does not look as if Tesco is going to have it all its own way. Rival Sainsbury is already planning to fight back with its own Doctor Who-themed brand of individual home-based stores. It is planning to attach a small police phone box to the rear of every British home, even those that already have a Tesco extension. Even though the Sainsbury store will be smaller on the outside than the rival Tesco outlet, it will be bigger on the inside, the supermarket claimed, allowing it to stock an even greater variety of volatile and poisonous materials. In addition, Sainsbury said its stores will be able to travel through time, thus ending forever the need to throw away food which has gone past its use-by date. Sainsbury are even circumventing the recruiting at the school gates laws by allowing their head of marketing, celebrity chef and general weirdo, Jamie Oliver, to go into schools and cook school dinners, while pushing the Sainsbury ethos that you have to visit Sainsbury's if you want good wholesome, not for chav, expensive, flavor-packed food instead of the reformed jerky products available at Tesco. However, autumn 2007 saw the rivalry intensified when Tesco signed up the Spice Girls to head their new marketing strategy, pushing to the forefront of the British public's mind the ethos that, if they can recycle 5 old bags, so can you. Angry constituted, reformed old jerky is cheap, you know. The Tesco advertising slogan is "Every little helps." It has been pointed out that Sid Little, one half of the British comedy duo Little and Large, has in fact never been seen helping at Tesco. It has since been rumored that Tesco's will shortly be changing their slogan to, "We control every aspect of your life." Also, Tesco's new adverts say by 2020 we hope to rule the world. Every little helps. Tesco was originally called the Office of Fair Trading and was part of the British government, but soon after deciding to go for a world takeover bid, they changed their name to the Totalitarian Economy for Social and Communist Organizations, TESCO. This change was to ensure a clearer description of what they actually do. Wow. I now think about Tesco in a whole new way. Join me next time as I talk about Tesco value, and maybe even a quick test drive of their value Ferrari.